Baconator, I don't feel sorry for you because you signed up for Taekwondo. You knew what you were getting into, especially if you're going to be doing this on a competitive level. That's going to happen. So you might as well get ready. Yeah. Hi, everybody. Anyway, outside of me forgetting to turn my mic on, hope everyone's doing well. Hi, Tuck. It's been a long time since I've seen you on here. Good to see you. We are in for what could be a very long night. And really, this is the beginning part. I really wasn't expecting much to come of this. I was really expecting things to start to kick off a little later, which kind of also threw me off, along with a update from Streamlabs. So, yeah, a little thrown off schedule here, but we are here. Looks like there's another storm chase on here. It's Corey Gherkin. It's the first time I've seen him on here. Or maybe this like the second time. I might have seen him during Italia. I'm not entirely sure. It's cool to have another storm chaser available on here. So let's go ahead and zoom out real quick. We'll take a wide scope of what we have going on at the moment. We have a tornado watch extending all the way up into even parts of central Kentucky here, going down to Tennessee, including Nashville, includes Memphis. We have northern Mississippi involved, as well as parts of southeastern parts of Arkansas too. So looks like we're already getting going here. Storms look rather messy right now, but I do expect that to change as we go through the day later, or as we go later through the day today. Make sure you guys are hitting that like button, by the way, hitting that subscribe button if you are new. Well, I guess since things are a little bit more chill, I guess for the moment we can chat a little bit. So I know for some of you, I've talked to you on Discord. Others, it's been a minute, so let's catch up. Let's catch up. Also going to try to see if I can find that old music website, because I've kind of forgotten where that was. If Isaiah wants to show up, that's on him. I mean, obviously I would encourage him to spend time with his family, but that's a choice for him to make. So don't say that. That is his decision. We already have some storm damage reports here. It's over towards Dretson, by the way. Mainly looking like a tree and power line damage here. Oh wait, a little bit of damage to the National Guard Armory over here, and some large trees along Chicken Road. It's quite a name. Okay. I'm gonna start watching this cell over here a little bit more towards Helena, West Helena. This one's looking pretty discreet right now. It's got a lot of maturing to do, but if this gets going, it could eventually maybe go tornado warn. Another thing that you can kind of see is that counterclockwise motion with it as well. So that's something that's got my attention too. This was going to be more along the hotspot that I was going to expect later this evening here. So it's not surprising to already see a little bit of activity here. But I think that we're really going to see things ramp up in the next little bit. Okay. Yeah, if anyone wants to chat, feel free. Cause we're gonna be here a while, so definitely helps to get to talk to some of you. Don't feel any pressure though. Gonna find some music in the meantime though. Also, I'll give you guys a little option here. You guys want some metal? You guys want some lo-fi? Nah, I think actually, I think while I want to give you guys an option, it might be good to play metal starting out because it's gonna be kind of a weird pace or cadence as to how things are going right now. But like I said, later is when things will really start to ramp up here. Probably even turn off the music at that point. Soon this won't be a problem though, because I got some stuff I'm working on there. This is what I've been, some other stuff that's been going on behind the scenes. Figure while I'm at it here, I can actually look at the storm in 3D now. some new updates came in from Radar Omega, which is going to be really cool to tamper. In this case. There's our first tornado warning in a while here. I guess now we can we're gonna turn this down a bit. And we'll sound the siren. Current tornado warning is for Stewart and Montgomery counties in Tennessee. This is radar indicated tornado in effect until 1:45 Central Time. This is located near Big Rock, ironic, or near Denver, moving east at 35. So some areas that we'll need to be watching over might be Indian Mound, Woodlawn, and Palmyra. But for the most part, this is going to end up over rural areas. So there's some good news there. Ooh, this storm is not far away from Clarksville either. Not very far at all. It's just outside the polygon. So down the line, you guys are going to need to watch this. Do I think this will end up being a long-lasting storm? I'm leaning more towards no, which is good news, but here's that little area of inflow right here. There's a lot of outflow with this, so like I said, I think this will be a brief spin up, but it could also get its act together in the next little bit here. So something to still keep an eye on for sure. I'll make these streams a little bit better down the line here. So right now we're just kind of struggling on by right now, especially with me working a day job. Eventually, I'll get to a point where I can do this full time. But right now, we're at a point where this is a little difficult at the moment. Thankfully, I haven't missed too many setups lately. Another tornado warning. This was the one that I've been talking about over towards Helena and West Helena here. So we'll go ahead and hit the siren again. It's another radar indicated tornado warning. This is for Lee, Phillips, DeSoto, Tunica County, and Tate County in eastern Arkansas and northwestern Mississippi here. It's right on the line here. This is capable of producing a tornado near St. Francis National Park, moving northeast at 45 miles an hour. Hazards are tornado and quarter-sized hail. Some areas to watch out for will be Helena, West Helena, St. Francis National Park, of course, Coldwater, Tunica, Lexa, Philippe, Strayhorn, Udara, Dubs, North Tunica, Arca Butler, Robinsonville, Little Texas, Trinity, Savage, Preston Place, Freeze Corners, Quarles, Austin, and Y Campus. A lot of areas involved in this one right here, so definitely need to be watching this one as well. We're gonna shift over here real quick, get a look at this storm. If we put this into a loop, you could actually already see a little bit of that counterclockwise rotation with this. Not the most crazy radar signature I've ever seen, but there is one there. And there's that couplet right there. I'm going to go ahead and circle that for you. Oh, I got it shaded in black. There we go. Let's see if we can get it now. It's not far away from West Helena either. Definitely need to be keeping an extra close eye on that one. Let's see what it looks like on reflectivity, because this could turn into a supercell here. Looking pretty linear though, thankfully, so we might be catching a break here. We'll see what happens with this. Not to say that it can't produce another tornado though. I'll listen to this one for now. So we'll keep this in wide view here. Cover both of these. Oh, this just got upgraded to observed. This did drop a tornado here. This is just outside of Clarksville. Sounding the siren again. Oh, wow. That's the thing with these storms. They can really start to ramp up just like that. It looks like it has tightened up a little bit. We got a little bit of that inflow going. Now a little less outflow. And then on top of that, it might be a little clear slot that's trying to develop. But this definitely has that look of a discrete supercell here. Thankfully, this looks like it's going to stay north of Clarksville. But this could maybe be on its way towards Oak Grove, depending on which direction it takes. It could maybe miss it just to the south a bit here. Business might be picking up here momentarily. I'm going to see if I can get some cameras up here around Tennessee as well. It shouldn't be too difficult from the looks of it. And it looks like this storm is trying to ramp up too a bit over here. I'll have to keep an extra close eye on this one now. Crazy how all of these are starting to actually look a little bit better on radar almost simultaneously here. So we could have our hands full here in the next little bit here. Oh, third tornado warning. There we go, just like that. This just shows you how quickly business picks up here. So radar indicated tornado warning for Gibson and Carroll counties in West Tennessee. This is located over Millen, moving east at 40. $half size hail is also possible with this. We have to look out for Millen, Huntington, Brewston, Atwood, Medina, Tressevant, Hollow Rock, Clarksburg, McLemersville, Howley, Hickory Flat, Hilliard, Dollar, Cadies, Ledbetter. I know somebody on here on the page, Ledbetter. Leach, Sitka, Tate, Palmer Shelter, and Buena Vista, excuse me. But just like that, it happens that quick. Went from nothing to 3 tornado warnings just like that. And this could be a common occurrence throughout the day today. See if we can get some cameras going here while I'm at it. Skin is dry. See what we got on the Radar Mega app right here. Let's see if anybody's getting close.
Is service just that crappy here, like on your Starlink?
I wish I could control the volume on here, I'm not gonna lie. Would help a little bit. So this observed tornado warning has another 10 minutes left before it expires here. So definitely wanting to get a look at what's going on over there. I just can't really see anything. This is a radar confirmed tornado, by the way. So Woodlawn will be the area that's impacted here. The other two are still radar indicated tornado warnings. Looks like all the cameras in Tennessee are actually out. Well, this is annoying. That's frustrating. That's really frustrating, actually. Or so it seems that they're all out. Yeah, there's no live action cameras over here right now, especially not over towards Clarksville, where we have that radar confirmed tornado here. So that's a little frustrating. Let's see what we got going on here with this cell. This is exactly how this cell ended up getting going here. Watch the top of it, see if there's any sort of rotation. It looks like there's a tiny bit there. Definitely wasn't looking like how this storm was looking when it first formed. It almost seemed like it started rotating immediately. You know if this is too loud to anyone that's still watching right now. Oops. I'm gonna open this up. Okay, so here is the confirmed tornado report right here. This is in Stewart County. This is 10 miles north of Cumberland City. Power lines down and debris on the road on Red Top Road north of Indian Mound. Debris signature was noted on radar. Time was estimated on radar, so it was at 2:24 my time, so 1:24 Central Time was when this tornado occurred. Alright, looks like that tornado warning's been allowed to expire over here that's towards Clarksville. Now we have other areas towards Hopkinsville that may have tornado possible tags on it. Little kink in the line right here. I think this could stand a reissue here. Still a little signature right here. Little velocity couplet. Just to the northwest of Clarksville.
Back up to half.
Man, his volume is so loud. Brandon Kopic right here driving through some rain. They're in that other tornado warning right now. Not really able to see much of anything from the looks of it. It's a little something right here that you can see with this. Yeah, I think this one's kind of going below severe limits now at this point, so we might not see this warning going on for too much longer here. Find where my phone went. Oh, right there. The storm looks like it is trying to strengthen though, so we'll have to watch that little southern edge here. See if this continues onward here. You can get a view of it from this camera. This is the Olive Branch, Mississippi City Hall camera here. Also getting a look at the humidity, the outdoor temperature, the dew points, and the wind direction, wind gust, pressure. Getting a lot of useful information out of here right now. Winds are rather light right now, but you can tell that low-level jet's in action because you can see those clouds beginning to move. Yo, what's up, contingents? It's been a long time, man. Yeah, long time no see indeed, man. How you been, bud? It's good to see you, man. Yeah, I've been around. It's been quiet at times. So I've just been working on other projects where I can. Bet you've been busy as of late, I can imagine. A lot's been going on as of late, I'm pretty sure. Hope that podcast is really starting to grow even further. Weather's been kind of crazy lately. The pattern's been like literally just 1 minute you're seeing 60-degree temperatures, next minute you'll see 30. So, and that all can happen like within the course of a week. So it's been even trying to wear on me a little bit. So, hate to hear that, but it's not surprising, sadly. Dang it. Yep, there's the reissue. It's a gnarly little embedded supercell there. I wouldn't be surprised if this is dropping another. 'Cause it's already dropped once, so she has history on her. Ooh, that's actually pretty gnarly looking right there. If that gets any closer, that's going to be a big problem. Thanks for the sub, Lisa Anderson. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Oh, that's some good news right there. I'll have to check out the podcast sometime. If I can ever find some time, that's the only problem. Heck of a mess going on at my job, so it's been tricky trying to navigate this and do my normal job, and then just trying to find time for myself even. Hopefully I'm not looking too worse for the wear. See if we're even in range of the smaller radar here. Oh yeah, she's trying to get organized right here for sure. Oh, also up to 12 likes. Thank you guys. Appreciate it a bunch. I think it caught people off guard with the timing. The thing was, we were really expecting things to pick up around like 3, 4 o'clock, but or 4 o'clock Eastern time. But I started seeing some convection beginning to blow up around noon. It still caught me off guard just a little bit because I was planning to get on it right at 2, but there were already tornado warnings going by about 1:30. So I was still off my game just a little bit too, but I'm glad I'm a little bit ahead of the curve here. But really, the main event's going to be a little later this evening because that's when that low-level jet's going to kick in. And I'm really anticipating a lot of action around Greenville, Mississippi. Another thing that I think might have kind of turned people away from this one, as far as its validity, was the fact that this trough is actually positive tilt that ended up causing, that's going to be causing this setup here. People don't really associate positive tilt troughs with severe weather, even though it can happen, and it's happened this year. But, you know, I guess when you hear negative tilt, everyone freaks out, and then when it goes the other way, they're just like, eh. So this might be on the way too then. I know this storm is responsible for some golf ball sized hail. Oh, that got louder. This got notably louder. But yeah, there were some touchdowns actually over towards Clarksville. It's not far from Isaiah's place. But Isaiah's not there right now. And I don't think Clarksville itself got hit. But I am up. There it goes again. I knew that was going to happen. Say another observed tornado warning for this storm. This is just north of Clarksville, over here just to the southeast of Oak Grove here. It's probably another radar indicated tag here. Oh, this is confirmed by the public. Uh-oh. This is heading just north of Clarksville right now. This is between mile markers 1 and 6 on Interstate 24. Wow. Just like I was saying earlier on stream, we went from 0 to 3 tornado warnings just like that. This warning has expired for right now, the one that Vince, Brandon, and Corey are on. But I would not be surprised to see this kind of ramp back up a little bit. Still looks like there's somewhat of an inflow notch there. The nature of these storms is to be a bit more on the cichlid side, especially with them being semi-discrete here. Or pretty much discrete here, I would say. So it wouldn't surprise me to see this ramp back up. She's trying to surge, but this one to the south here, I'm watching this one a lot closer. Still outflow dominant though at the moment. Let's go ahead and get a look at this one while we can here too. This is in Madison County. Even if this doesn't produce a tornado, I think the damaging wind potential with this one may increase as time goes on as well. My goodness. Business has begun to pick up notably. See what we got with this one here. It's another one that I'm going to be watching. This is exactly how this one ended up blowing up. It started out just like this, and then eventually it developed some spin, and it got its act together pretty quick. They put a new polygon on the observed warning here too. This is going to be heading towards Russellville by 2:30 Central Time. Let's could be the beginnings of a very long day here. Go ahead and get a closer look at this storm if we can here. It's going to be right over the radar site, which is going to make things a little bit more difficult. Wish there was another radar site. Oh, wait. Here we go. Silly. Silly me. It's definitely looking like we're losing some of that embedded supercell texture. That also is because we're looking at a radar that's a little further out. This was just outside of Clarksville, maybe towards the north side. I'm also going to update that in the Discord server. Alright, here's the new report here. Let's go ahead and load the historical data here. We'll take a moment to do that. Wait, what the heck? Let's go ahead and look at the CC. We'll probably be able to confirm it here. Yep, there it is right there. Sorry to tell you, Owen, there's no time for games. You're just going to have to tell me, because I'm not guessing. We got a few tornado warnings right now, and confirmed damage, too. In fact, this is actually outside of Isaiah's hometown. Thankfully, Isaiah's not there, but it's on more unfortunate circumstances. But yeah, there she is right there. There she blows. There is our debris signature right there. Another report coming in. It's still ongoing. This could be the first long track tornado of the day. Because we've had reports of damage all across the area right now. And there's more on, and I feel like we're just getting into the early part of this. Because like I said, really peak time was going to be within the next, really I thought things were going to get started within the next hour. And really take off from that point, but it looks like we're getting a little bit of a head start here. hope that anyone that is just north of Clarksville right now is taking shelter. Looks like this storm could be intensifying just based off of what I'm seeing with lightning alone. So this is a nasty little embedded supercell that I've been watching over the last hour here. Some areas that are involved in this next tornado warning. I would actually keep an eye on this if you're in Guthrie right now, because this could be getting awfully close to your location. Then anyone that's on Interstate 79 here needs to be watchful as well. Pincham too, you might want to be on the lookout as well. Then let's not disinclude Keysburg, Olmsted, Lickskillet, that's quite a name, Dot, and Adairville. Also Russellville as well. You guys need to be extra watchful here. Wow. It's just crazy to think that we got going this quick, though. On Discord, anyone that was wondering right now. So if you hear me go quiet and hear me typing, that's what that was. I apologize to anyone that might bother. Get back on the chat here. Oh, you already know contingents. We'll be collabing again in the future. Just let me know whenever you got time, whenever you're ready, man. Hey everybody, hey Beck. I don't know why I said hey everybody. Well, no, hey everybody's still correct though. Yeah, it's even 62 up here where I am right now, so it's kind of weird, but just wait. Next day we're gonna be dropped on our heads once again. It's gonna be frigid cold within the next 24 hours after the storm system passes. Yeah, good to see you though, contingents. Happy to see you doing what you love to on the podcast, bro. I'll have to check that out again soon. Glad everyone's starting to fill in here. Hope everyone is doing all right and keeping themselves healthy, because the way the weather's been lately with the weather pattern, a lot of people's immunity has been comped. So just make sure you're keeping yourself, hydrated, eating healthy, and also going to the bathroom. Because believe it or not, that helps, even if you don't like it. Here is the overall picture that we have right now. We currently have a couple of tornado warnings. This one that's over towards Russellville, Tennessee is on the ground right now. and has produced damage just north of Clarksville and is currently on the way to, it looks like, if not hitting Guthrie, just going north of town. Then after that, we have to look at Russellville, Olmsted, Lick Skillet, and Whippoorwill. Also Gordonsville, we can't disinclude you either. But really, this is more so what seems to be the beginning of what could be a very long night, because actually things are expected to really ramp up over here in the next couple of hours. Then here's our other tornado warning over here. This is just south of South Haven, Mississippi, and Memphis, Tennessee. This storm has not produced a tornado warning at the moment, and at the moment it kind of seems like it's weakening a little bit. But also we can expect additional storms to pop off a little further to the south here. Eventually we can even expect additional tornado watches to be issued over here towards Arkansas, Mississippi, and even parts of Alabama as time goes on. It's the latest meso discussion here. This is for the tornado watch we currently have in effect, but expect a potential watch to be issued downstream. And now there is an update now to the risk factor. This is now going to be upgraded to an enhanced risk. I was thinking they were going to put that out earlier, but now they're just going ahead with the 20Z outlook. So we'll be seeing that within the next little bit. But this will have a 10% tornado risk and maybe the chance of a strong tornado as well. So we'll actually go ahead and switch over to our other screen and we'll show that whenever this comes out here. Probably will be in the next couple of hours when we see the upgrade here. But like I said, stacking up, we're on our way to maybe seeing another really active evening, kind of like we did earlier this year. Don't really expect to see this too much in December, but you know, this is just how the weather works sometimes. It's funny how it often works. Here's some of our storm chasers out here. This is Brandon Kopic driving through some soup here, really. It's nothing but a bunch of heavy rain right now. He's driving through this cell. Just trying to find positioning for the next storms, because I think they're a little too far away to catch up with this storm right now. Although it is moving at about 35, 40 miles an hour now. Oh, this has gone to a particularly dangerous situation tornado warning now. So definitely gonna need anyone that's in Guthrie to take shelter right now. Do not play around with this one. This has already caused some damage, and this could very well be one of the strong tornadoes that has been forementioned in the outlooks. Tornado warning will probably expire here and won't be reissued in this area right now. I don't really see any reason for it to be reissued at the moment. As this is heading towards Hernando, you still may need to be on the lookout though for right now. But, well, actually, I might have to go back on that a little bit. Because it looks like this is trying to do something. It's still not a strong rotation, but it's definitely something to pay attention to. It's an elongated little storm. It's still not entirely well organized, but it's still definitely something to watch here. It's got a good shape to it. That's for sure. So we have to be extra careful of this. Yeah, I think that's what I thought they were going to do, is go for the tornado possible tag right now. Don't be surprised if this gets reissued, if this warning ends up getting reissued. I want to say thanks to everyone who's popped up so far. Appreciate all the support. Definitely makes this a lot more enjoyable with people on here to talk to sometimes. So thanks for that, by the way. And also, we are far from finished. This looks like we're going to be in for a pretty long evening here based off of how things are progressing currently. And really the main hotspot I was thinking was going to be a little bit further over towards Greenville. We'll see if this ends up popping up here, if this ends up being valid or not. But we'll have to watch these storms that'll end up forming further to the south, especially this tornado watch, like I said. And really, like the mesoscale discussion, downstream watches are going to be likely. Also, if anyone's a sports fan, feel free to talk in the chat. Especially, I like sports too. Still have observed tag tornado warnings over here right now, so we're still keeping an eye on that at the moment. But I'm still leery of this storm that's a little further off to the south of Hernando and South Haven. We also have this storm over here that's producing golf ball size hail at times, so it's going to be like I said, it's gonna be one of those days where might be stretched a little thin here if this picks up a lot more. Right now, this is pretty manageable. But don't be surprised if we suddenly get the 10 tornado warnings. It would not surprise me at all. Would not surprise me at all. ear is itching. Oh, and they just put up the enhanced risk. I'm going to show you exactly where it is. It's a little further north than what I was expecting, but this kind of makes sense for the area that it's placed at. So just give me a second here. So here's a look at the enhanced risk right now. This is the 10% tornado area. It's just the south of Bowling Green. Includes Nashville, includes Clarksville, Jackson, Tennessee. Excuse me, and then just to the east of Memphis right now. Some other areas to make note of will be Hendersonville and Franklin as well. Could we see an extension a little further to the south? Kind of hard to say, but this is definitely an area that I would be watching for in particular throughout the evening here, especially over the course of the next couple of hours. Wind and the hail threats kind of remain the same. I'm thinking mainly most of the threats going to be more so towards this region. I don't know about Louisiana just yet, but we haven't seen anything fire at the moment. This storm looks like quite the hailer right here. Let's go ahead and look at some indices right here. Start out with the VIL here, vertically integrated liquid for those who don't know. It looks like we got some pretty high values over here, and Vince is right under that. Let's hope his windshield doesn't get smashed. He's had so many smashed windshields this year. Such is the life of a storm chaser. We'll also get a look at the hydrometer classification. This has definitely got the look of hail, and maybe some large hail right over here. So actually the largest hail is just a little bit to the northeast of where Vince is. It's actually getting awfully close to where Brandon is. I think he's trying to stay out ahead of that by blasting on to 70 here. He's probably going to turn off over here at some point. Maybe he might go on to 13. Maybe he may intercept it. I sure wouldn't want to. New tornado warning. It's still observed. This might be, like I said, this might be a long track tornado, or this could be just a family of tornadoes. Whatever the case, this is a pretty impressive storm here, to say the least. It's the time it's been an embedded supercell, and now it looks like it's kind of gotten into more of a discrete mode at the moment. I've seen storms like these before, and they can be pretty significant right now. So we'll go ahead and put the siren on again. This is now for Simpson, Logan, and Warren counties in south central Kentucky. It's moving at 40 miles an hour to the east. So Russellville, Bowling Green, Memphis Junction, you guys need to be on the lookout, because you have probably about 45 minutes if you're in Memphis Junction. A little bit less than that if you're in Bowling Green, and towards Russellville you have about maybe 12 minutes. So definitely need to be getting over to your safe spot. Might want to hurry up. This has a history of producing damage. This even had a PDS warning at one point. Oh, and there we go. There's another tornado warning right here. This is radar indicated. This is going to be for Henderson, Benton, Carroll, Madison, and Decatur counties in West Tennessee. This one is located near Bargerton, 12 miles southeast of Milan, moving east at 40. And then we have Huntington, Natchez Trace State Park, Brewston, Parker's Crossroads, Vale, Bargerton, Wildersville, Blue Goose, Hollow Rock, Clarksburg, Howley, Hickory Flat, Hilliard, Dollar, Cedar Grove, Jeanette, Union Cross, Holiday, Leech, and Sugar Tree in the path of this storm here. See, this, like I said, it gets quiet for a moment, and then just like that, within the snap of a finger. And then we have new developments starting to go over here to the south here too. So, like I said, it's going to be that type of situation where it'll get quiet for a moment, and just when you want to let your guard down, that's when things start to pick up here. We'll have to see, Baconator. I'm not entirely sure. Um, we've seen I don't think it ever left the ground, to be honest. This has pretty much maintained its structure so well, if I'm being completely honest. But yeah, look, I mean, if anything, it's gotten healthier in the last little bit here. If it did lift, it was for a brief period. But I've been watching this one for an hour. It's at time had that embedded nature too. Yeah, I think it might have. Looking back at it, I think just before it went through Guthrie, it might have briefly lifted. But it's hard to say right now. Either way, this is a this is definitely a long track supercell at the very least. Maybe not so much tornado yet, but I do think that down the line that could be a big problem, especially with where it's tracking. Ooh, wow, look at that scan. That inflow is not the most impressive, but that rear flank around it's going to be a problem. And it definitely looks like it could easily really start to wrap up if that inflow does get better organized. So, this one's pretty concerning. If this does strengthen, I do see at least potential for it to be maybe tornado emergency, but I know there's probably some there's particulars that go with that, but I'm not entirely sure that. I'm not part of the Storm Prediction Center, National Weather Service, so I'm not going to really feed into it. So, yeah, it's still on. Oh, yeah, this is definitely still on the ground. Yeah, I just saw what you said, Tuck. Look at Nashville's radar. I mean, I'm looking. There's a radar site actually closer. It's just north of Clarksville. Look at that. In either sense, you can see it clear as day. I mean, it sticks out like a sore thumb. Lick Skillet is about to get smashed by this thing. I hope that anyone that is in Lick Skillet, regardless how funny the name sounds, I hope you're in your safe spot, because this could be a massive storm, possibly. This could even be a big tornado. Oh, yep. It's clear as day. Good couplet there. Good find, Baconator. Very good find. Good stuff, man. Very good stuff. The best area to look for the rotation actually would be from the Nashville radar. It's found out, as Baconator's just told me here. For the debris signature, it's pretty much the same across the board here. I mean, but this lines up perfectly with where that CC drop is. That's crazy. That is absolutely insane. It looks more pronounced on here though than it did on the other one. Oh, new scan just came in on that. Oh man, either way, this looks gnarly right here, man. I really hope that this weakens the next little bit here, but I'm wondering, I'm not so sure if it will. Let's hope it does. Because this heading towards Bowling Green could be a disaster. Would we call this a tornado outbreak yet? I want to say no still. That's very strong language right there. But this, we might have to start looking at the possibility of that. Because, like I said, we're still not towards peak time yet. We're just at the beginning of this. Thankfully, right now, it doesn't look like any storms are rotating super strongly. Although I will take a look at this one real quick. Nah, this thing isn't doing a whole lot, which is good. I'm gonna hit the loop here just to make sure I'm seeing this right. And there could be something there, but it's nothing that just stands out right now, thankfully. We're starting to get some activity further to the south here, so we're gonna have to keep an eye on a lot more in the coming hours here. So, like I said, you might want to buckle your seatbelts. It could be getting wild here. Man, this is pretty significant here. What I'm gonna do here, actually, I'm gonna go ahead and put this in split screen mode. I'm gonna have the reflectivity here and the velocity here, and then at times I might even switch over to the correlation coefficient here as we continue to go forward here. Hey, Baconator, could you send the screenshot of what I have on the stream to Isaiah? Because he's going to be like, because when he sees this, he's going to be like, wait, what? I'm glad it wasn't like this when it was over Clarksville. But this looks like this is becoming a gnarly little something here. And there could be multiple areas rotation trying to develop here. Look at this. Look right here. Like, you can kind of see it pretty clearly here, actually. But like right up in here, it's like a couple little tendrils, little fingers right here where the updraft is. I'm just taking a screenshot of that so I can send that over. Okay, got it. Cool. Appreciate you, Baconator. It's the man, the myth, the legend, Baconator Henry, aka Wendy's. Oh dear, the bow tie look is never a good look. This could be getting bad here if this continues to progress the way that it is. That's not good at all. That is no bueno. That is no bueno indeed. Oh, come on. You knew the second that you put your name as Baconator this was going to happen. Come on. Calm down. Actually, on reflectivity based off that Nashville map, off the Nashville radar, it actually kind of looks like it's trying to take that donut hole shape or that weak echo region here. That's crazy. That is crazy, man. What a storm. I think this could undercut itself with the rain, though, with the way the structure is looking. Let's see what this looks like on the loop here. I think it's trying to undercut itself, though. We'll see what the next scan looks like, but it might be getting a little bit off kilter here because that outflow is trying to surge. All right, Kyle. Good. It'll be good to have you on here, bud, because we're gonna need you. It's about to get busy, I'm pretty sure. Ooh, that sounds good. That sounds really good, Tuck. You gotta let me know how that goes. I'm looking to get some upgrades next year for sure on this end. Is there a new report already, or are you telling Kyle that? Yeah, I can do that. Alright, so this was done by one of the other mods here, Kyle. He's actually got a degree in meteorology here. So I'm going to show you the composite forecast that he drew up just a little bit ago by hand. And you can see that we're kind of leaning more to the north here. I'm just a little bit off on my area. I was a little bit off on the forecast, but you know how I've been saying on the videos here for a while that there's a little bit of a liquid type situation. So we're actually looking more so towards maybe Oxford now. But yeah, based on the low-level jet here, mid-level jet, about 40 to 95 knots total gate to gate here, and then 65 degree dew point here. This is going to be our hot spot right here. And area's a little further to the north as well. So, like I said, we're really just getting started here. Oh, and there's another tornado warning that I've just missed from all the chaos going on here. So we'll go ahead and look at this one. This one's for Phillips, Coahoma, Tunica, and Quitman counties in northwestern Mississippi. This storm is located near Sherrard or near Elaine, moving east at 40. It's also producing quarter-sized hail. Clarksdale, Elaine, Marks, Jonestown, Friars Point, Balin, Kings, Sherrard, Coahoma, Lyon, Lula, Rena Lara, Mosby Spur, Wabash, Rudy Yard, Moon, Barksdale, Modoc, Hoopspur, and Westover are in the path of this storm. Dang, this is gonna get a little bit tricky here. Alright, and this is a little bit more towards the radar hole too. Great. It's always this little section over here between Arkansas, like right on the line between Arkansas and Mississippi, where we end up getting some trouble with the radar network here. We're a little far away, but I can still clearly see the rotation right here. center of your screen. The storm's still holding up with that velocity there. Hopefully it will at least weaken if it's going to be heading in the direction that it's heading here. This may ramp back up though. You hate to see situations like this. It's very dangerous if this ends up heading towards Bowling Green. Could be a huge problem. More rotation over Guthrie. Let me look at it from Nashville. A little bit too much noise going on there. No, I think Guthrie is actually okay. I mean, there's wind energy over it, but there doesn't look like there's anything going off just yet here. Oh wow, there's a lot of damage apparently from this tornado when it was going through Clarksville. Actually, the damage looks pretty significant. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys. Sorry, I'm switching back. Sorry, I'm switching back and forth here, but we're getting a lot of information in here at once. Oh, you guys are already looking at it. Man, this is getting pretty wild here. Also, just as Kyle posted that, if you're new here, definitely feel free to check out our Discord. I'm on there pretty often, especially during times where I'm not able to always make videos. So yeah, feel free to get updates from there. You can also get updates from Baconator, Kyle. You can socialize on there. You can look strictly for weather updates. Just feel free to join and let us know exactly what it is you're looking for. We'll guide you from there. Thank you for the info, Tuck. Appreciate that, by the way. I said Baconator and Kyle. I didn't call. Man, if you don't go on with that, look. I know you got kind of dinged up today from Taekwondo, but don't take that out on me. Don't take that out on me. I didn't do anything to you. That was them, not me. I'm innocent. Well, not really, but yeah. It might be a good blooper. Some weak rotation over here towards the storm south of Clarksburg and Yuma in Tennessee here as well. We'll have to watch that one also. And then here's the Clarksdale storm as well. I've been kind of watching that one for a while, waiting to see what that one does. Still got to watch the Hernando storm. Whoa, 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 whoa. What? Hang on a minute. 2.5-inch hail. I was not expecting to see tennis ball size hail here today. That is crazy. Wow, that's insane. I'm not gonna lie. If I sounded a little dramatic, I might have, but I was genuinely surprised. Oh gosh. Yep. So at the end of the year, we make bloopers on the pay. We're gonna make bloopers for the channel, and we're gonna have to sift through them now, of course, given the situation at hand. But this did genuinely surprise me here. Weather's truly amazing sometime. Aww, Baconator wants to get lazy. That should be a blooper. I might make that into one. But anyway, that's besides the point. Tennis ball sized hail. They didn't put to put it in perspective for you folks, they did not put a hatch risk for this hail threat today. So we were going to probably end up seeing hail under 2 inches here. Tennessee's getting hits right now. There's actually a couple of tornado warnings there right now. Clarksville actually had a tornado earlier. And there's a new tornado warning that literally just got issued here. This is for Houston and Humphreys County over here in Tennessee. This is in central Tennessee. This was capable of producing a tornado near New Johnsonville or near Camden. It's moving east at 40 miles an hour. So we have to watch Waverly and McEwen. Waverly, you have 5 minutes, and then McEwen, you have 20 minutes before this storm would be on top of you. Haha. You're gonna call me a meanie poo. That's so awkward. Ooh. Be careful out there, alright? If you're gonna be going out there and chasing it. I hope you guys know what you're doing. That's my main thing. Only if you guys know what you're doing will I condone it. Other than that, but just at the very least, be careful. Because these storms are moving quick. You know, I'm pretty sure I'm going to assume that you know how Dixie Alley is. It's going to be kind of hard to see with all the trees and stuff. And the elevation changes, the hills and whatnot. Just make sure you have good radar data and stuff. And I think you'll be alright. Radar scope or by radar omega. Just make sure you have. My main thing is just make sure you know what you're doing. Like, please. That's all I would say. No, I can't stop people from doing this, but if I can. Okay. Y'all be careful, alright? But yeah, we don't want anyone getting hurt out here. So just be responsible if you're going to go out there. But good luck to you if you do go out there. Alright, man. Be careful. I hope he knows what he's doing. I really do. I've never used radar scope, so I wouldn't know. But yeah, radar scope would probably be the best thing, though. Okay, good. Just let me know where you guys are chasing. I'll try to give you some decent radar data at the very least. Just don't want you going somewhere blind and running into something crazy. Because this is the kind of night where that kind of thing will happen. I also would urge you probably not to stay out past dark, because these are going to be really hard to see. You're within the red spots? Which red spots exactly? Are you near like Clarksville? Are you in Waverly? Oh, looks like my music stopped. You got a tornado. Oh, I have Discord up still. Let me go ahead and fix that real quick while I'm at it. No, I do have Radar Omega up. Yeah, he's not specifying where he's at. Storm over towards Bowling Green here has actually lost the observed tag here, which is good news, by the way. So far, we have no more confirmed tornadoes on the ground here. We do have tornado possible tags and 4 tornado warnings currently, but nothing on the ground currently. Good news. And there's our report right here. Tennis ball sized hail in cold water. Oh, you're at Bowling Green? Yeah, this one produced a tornado earlier. Looks like it's weakening just a little bit right now. Looks like that outflow is starting to get out ahead of it, so you're starting to see more rain towards the leading edge. You'd have to be a little bit more towards Auburn right now in order to see anything, but it's probably just going to be nothing but just soup rain, and it's nothing but a soup of rain and maybe a little bit of fog. This could ramp back up though, so keep an eye out. If not, then maybe you could jump a little further to the south here towards Nashville and maybe catch this storm that Brandon Kopic and them are on. But yeah, that's a call for you to make there. Okay, so this is the latest report we've seen from that cell. This was the last report that I got. This is towards Guthrie, Kentucky here. Train spotter reports many trees and power lines down and barns destroyed in addition to minor damage to houses along US 79 southwest of Allensville. This is the time estimated from radar, which is at 2:11 Central Time. Uh, Sounds like a pause right there, man. I'm sorry, it sounds a little bit sus. I'm just playing. I'm just kidding. Talking about not much of a football game going on here. Excuse me, y'all. Had to clear my throat here. Looks like we've lost that tornado warning towards Clarksdale right now. Still have the tornado possible tag with that. Also a threat for ping pong sized hail. And we still have our one storm that has tennis ball sized hail down here too. Still don't think we've reached the peak of the evening yet. That's the crazy part. I don't want to have my mic up too high. Don't want to breathe into it. So we're currently down to 3 tornado warnings with maybe new development trying to occur a little further off to the south now. We'll see what happens. That's all I'll say. Let's see what we have going on over here towards Olive Branch now that the storms have passed. Temperature's dropping pretty quick now. We're already down to 57. Dew points are still there though. No, 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 no. No. Absolutely not. We are not doing that. I will not tolerate it. Absolutely not. I'm not feeding into this nonsense. So get wrecked. New meso discussion. And here's that downstream watch that we've been talking about a little earlier. Likelihood of watch issuance is at 80%. So within the next little bit here, probably within the next 30 minutes to an hour, we're probably going to see a new watch issued downstream. This will be a tornado watch. Additional convection out ahead of the approaching cold front is going to come into play as well. Destabilization is expected as well across this region here. So, like I said, we're just getting started here. I know I keep saying it, but I want to make sure you believe it. And this time we could even start to see parts of Alabama getting into the action here. Where are you at, diabetic rat? Like, what? Which county, or name a larger city near you. Whatever you're comfortable with. You are a diabetic rat. You know what? How about that? All right. That's not really even a blooper, to be honest. Because there are people that literally will name themselves that. You've never seen like video game streamers, apparently. You've never watched any video game streamers. Oh, shut up. Appreciate the boost though, but I should put you in timeout. It's not gonna get used at the end of the year because I mean it's funny, but it's like okay. I should time you out though just for that. I'm not. Screw it. New tornado warnings for that same cell that's heading towards Bowling Green. You are good, Kyle. You are all good, my man. We're gonna be here for a while. I'm pretty sure of it. So take your time, do what you got to do, my boy. Literally having to stretch here, make sure that we're good to go. I'm probably gonna end up having to order dinner at some point, even. Cause man, I think we're probably gonna be here maybe till 8, maybe even later. Appreciate it, Baconator. Appreciate the boost, man. All right, man. We're doing pretty good on this stream today. It's been one of the better ones in a while. 150 views so far, and then 22 likes. Appreciate the love, you guys. Really do. Another radar indicated tornado warning. This was towards Memphis Junction here. Currently down to 2 tornado warnings. Really, I guess you could say, well, 3 tornado warnings, but you can really say two. This is pretty much an extension of this tornado warning, this one up top, and then of course we have Houston and Humphreys County we're watching as well. Uh-oh. I don't like the look of this one. This reminds me a lot of what we saw that what's now the Bowling Green cell. This is That's how this one looked a little earlier. The Bowling Green cell looked a lot like this one earlier, so we're gonna have to watch this one real close. Your vision was blurred out while you were sparring. That's weird. How did your vision get blurred out while sparring? That's kind of crazy. We're definitely gonna have to keep an extra close eye on this cell here now, because this did a fair amount of damage. Hopefully you were blocking. Can't eat those. You shouldn't be trying to eat those. Oh, that sounds like fun. That sounds like a lot of fun. Deck on it. You were blocking the best that you could. Fair enough. Fair enough. I will give you a little bit of leniency there. Okay, let's see. What do these guys have here? They're probably able to keep up with the storm pretty well. Yo, Baconator, chill out, man. That is indeed a pause. That is indeed a pause. Alright, back to screen 2. Here's the new meso discussion here. Likely to see a tornado watch within the next little bit here, and this is including the area that I forecasted earlier. 80% chance of watch issuance, likely to be a tornado watch here, sadly. So, heating and destabilization. So that EML is starting to come into play. For anyone that doesn't know, EML is elevated mixed layer. It usually is a key factor in severe development here. You want that little slot of dry air towards the middle, higher levels of the atmosphere here. But yeah, all hazards look like they're possible for this region too. So, like I said, we're about to have our hands full. So I'm glad we're gonna have all hands on deck here in the next little bit. That goes without saying. No, you're right on time. I mean, you've seen a little bit of action, Kendra, but really? Oh wait, that's you, Isaiah. You're somewhat late, but we're still only just getting started. We're gonna see a new watch issued here, just past Nashville, and then we're gonna see a watch down here. So you aren't late. You aren't missing anything. Trust me. We're gonna be getting into the soup in the next little bit, I'm sure. But yeah, looks like we're just getting started here. Nice. I was playing Modern Warfare 3, or MW Zombies. It was a decent match, but tier two tier two zombies are pretty rough sometimes if you only have a pack a punched weapon. If you only have a tier one pack a punch weapon. Anyway, though, not going to talk about that right now. Also, he can be on here if he wants to be. That is his decision to make. If you smack him, I will smack you, Baconator. How about that? Go around here telling the audience that you're gonna smack him. What's wrong with you? Come on now. Let's treat people nicely. Please and thank you. Oh, this guy's doing some bass tapping here in the music here. He's using that bass guitar for some two-handed tapping. Sorry, musician nerd too, okay? Not just a weather nerd. Oh, yeah, that is true. But I mean, that's not his fault. It just happened, okay? Don't blame him for it. Alright, so before we move on here... Oh. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to watch this. I tell you what. I don't know how... Okay, when was this? What's the details on that? Oh man, it's pretty funny, not gonna lie. Alright, let's go ahead and look at our current situation here. Nothing indicated. Clark's villains, not Clark's villain, not Clark villains. If you call them the Clark villains, then you make it sound like they deserve it, even though they don't. That still was funny though. But Baconator, do you see what I'm seeing here? And you too, Isaiah. You see that convection going on here to the south now. Oh boy, this is gonna get busy in a second. this keeps picking up. Oh boy. Help. We're gonna put this computer to work today. If this keeps up. really gonna be putting this computer to work here in just a minute. Go to sleep, Mother Nature. You're done. You have done enough. Oh, if only it worked that way. No, I think we're far from done. Unfortunately. I think we're far from done. Help. Here we go, though. Still got tornado possible tags going here as well. Oh, also, did you peep this? Tennis ball size hail, and there was no hatch risk area issued today for hail. What the hail? I know that was lame, but still, yeah. That's what we have going on here, man. Yeah, it's wild out here today, man. It's relentless, too. Whoa, Baconator. No, 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 no. That is a pause and a half, my boy. That is a pause and a half, my dear boy. Tripping. You tripping. You should not be doing that. In fact, that's actually timeout worthy. Daggone it, man. Sheesh. Why would you do that? Also, I actually kind of need to go to the restroom real quick. Don't go anywhere, folks. I will be right back. Oh. Alright, back. Holly Springs? That sounds about right. Oh boy. Seems like we're really about to get into a very busy time frame here, folks. A little spinny spin, you said, huh? We just need some radar data over the spinny spin. Uh-oh. Well, that's dangerous. Wait, where you see 124 at? Oh, it was the last scan before now, but yeah, there's definitely some spin going there. Oh, this is that storm that dropped tennis ball size hail. Yeah, we're gonna be looking for a tornado warning there in just a little bit. Shoot, 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 shoot. Oh, used to fish in New Johnson. Oh wow. Oh wow, look at that. Very crazy looking rotation there too. So business is picking up very quickly. Good news is it looks like Bowling Green's going to get spared now, whereas before things were looking pretty dangerous there. Oh man, we are ready to dig in for the long haul here though, so we were prepared for this. Done all that we could to prepare for the event today, and it looks like we are seeing validation of it occurring here. Surprised we haven't seen much in the way of just damaging wind reports in total as of right now. I do anticipate that to be on the rise too as we go later into the evening, especially as these storms begin to become even more linear as the front approaches. I think everything had already hit. Oh well, you're not in Clarksville right now, but wherever you are, it looks like you're getting spared at the moment. Excuse me. First yawn. Oh, Jackson, Tennessee. Oh, yeah, you guys are about past the front, honestly, at this point now. Yeah, the worst of your area, the worst is probably past your area. You're just gonna probably deal with maybe some rain. Oh, new tornado warning. Yeah, this definitely. Yeah, this is a new one right here. Oh wait, what? Why can't I? Oh, there it goes. Look, let's see. What the heck? But yeah, Dixon, Montgomery, Houston, and Cheatham counties in Middle Tennessee here. This is 11 miles east of Aaron that is under the gun here. It's moving northeast at 40. Good news is this is mainly going to remain over rural areas. But northern Dixon, southern Montgomery, east central, yeah, this is only areas that really are of risk right now is Sladen, Cheatham Dam, and Van Leer at the moment. This will end up missing Clarksville though, so I'm thinking you're going to be fine though. That storm over towards Bowling Green is starting to look a lot like it once did earlier. I'm not too sure if I'm happy to see that. Although we are looking a little further away on radar right now. It still looks a little messy though, so I think there might be a chance that this doesn't really get its act back together, hopefully. Excuse me, y'all. Got a little bit of phlegm in my throat. Just hope that that one keeps itself rather benign here. We're gonna have to also start watching this area over here towards Jackson and areas to the south here too. Seeing an increasing amount of lightning over here, so this might be an area of interest as well. Could see this enter this new, what will likely be a new tornado watch area up there. Speaking of tornado watch, and there it is. They just issued it. They reissued for Nashville. They've now included Murfreesboro, Smyrna, Tennessee, Fayetteville, Tennessee, Lewisburg. Also, it looks like Cookville as well. So this is a new area to be watching now. And then we'll probably see this watch pop up here where this current meso discussion is in the next little bit. Still have our 3 tornado warnings that we have ongoing right now. Let's go ahead and try and get a look at what's going on here. It looks like Brandon's towards more the calmer side of things right now. It's probably just to the south of it. They put a little section even further up north towards Kentucky as well. So SBC is making its move. See something going on back there. I don't know if that's rain or what. It's kind of hard to tell right now. I definitely see movement within the clouds though, so that's going to be another thing to keep an eye on here. I don't know. It's just something oh, it's like a film score this guy wrote. This musician that I'm listening to that's DMCA free apparently is really famous actually over where he's from. He's from Europe, of course, though. storm chaser right now. Just want to click the warnings. There we go. One's going to expire in 2 minutes. Alright, there we go. So this is the wide view, folks. This is what we're looking at right now in current time. Also, I want to say again, thanks to everybody who's subscribed so far. Everyone who's hit that like button. Appreciate you guys a bunch. Still not done here yet. Still plenty more to go. So keep it. If you can, definitely share this video, especially as we get into the overnight hours here. Or not overnight, but the evening hours after sunset. Because some people are going to go out trying to look for these storms, and you aren't going to see them once the sun sets. It's one of the dangerous things about these wintertime severe weather events is the fact that more often than not, the sun will set long before the instability has subsided, which is definitely going to be the case in this situation here. So do what we can to help your fellow neighbors stay vigilant, especially if you happen to be in the warned area here. We have a storm that has a tag for 2-inch hail. So this is still looking pretty gnarly out here right now. On all fronts, we just haven't seen much in the way of damaging winds just yet. I do think that is about to change, though, especially with the formation of this line here. little call to make, but we'll probably see this get upgraded. Up there it is. There's the observed upgrade right there. So it's another tornado on the ground here. It's a radar confirmed tornado. It's moving northeast at 45 miles an hour. So Cheatham Dam, anyone near Cheatham Dam needs to be taking shelter as well. Cheap Hill, also you need to be taking shelter as well. Then down the line, some areas that need to be watching. This will be Doddsville, Glen Wide, Rock Springs, Hamble, New Hope, Neptune, Beech Grove, Fox Bluff. And then also this is becoming a little bit more distinguishable on radar too, so definitely need to be watching this more. But yeah, there's quite a few towns in the path here. Lockertsville, you need to be on